All right, well, Danger Rick back for another some type of video. I don't really know what this is gonna look like. Long story short, so I have this shoebox here that I've been accumulating stuff since I was a kid. It's got movie tickets to wrist bracelets to water parks to birthday cards to all sorts of stuff. So I haven't dug through this in a long time. And the reason I'm making this video now is because at my 30th birthday, I stopped adding to the box. And I'm gonna title this video The First 30, kind of capturing the first 30 years of my life kind of in a scrapbook. That's kind of the plan here. So I've got the binder, I've got all sorts of paper and page protectors and markers and glue and all this other crap. So I'm gonna tap into my inner youth, back when I used to do artsy crap with my mom, and I'm gonna make something that looks kind of cool. So I'll do a time lapse of me kind of working on this over the next couple days. I'm turning 31 this week, so I thought it would just make sense to see if I can get this wrapped up by my birthday, and if not, you know, get it done a couple days after. But yeah, this is something that I've not been putting off, but I mean, it's 30 years of just random stuff that I've been accumulating. I'm assuming I started collecting stuff when I was before 10. I mean, it's got all sorts of stuff in here, so yeah. So next time you hear my voice, you will see the transformation from shoebox into binder. Let's get it. All right, here we are at the finish line. This is a long time coming, about 30 years or so. With that being said, let's just jump right through it. I'm not going to show you guys all the pages in great detail. Some of the stuff is a little personal, you know, people that maybe not want to be seen in here. But yeah, I mean, this is a shoebox here. That was the one that was holding it before. That was the shoebox that I always threw all my crap into, and I never really looked through it to see how much I had, and it's kind of cool to put this together and just kind of see what I have saved over the years. So let's just jump right into it. So first page, it's goals. So this is stuff that like my history teacher in high school had us write down 20 goals when we were seniors, and we wanted to see how many of those you'd achieve, you know, in 5 years, 10 years, or whatever it might be. So I think all of these, see, I never dunked a basketball. I didn't get $25,000 in student loans or student scholarships. I didn't go on a ride cross country on motorcycles with my dad. I have been to a Packers game at Lambeau, but that's it. I mean, everything else looks like I've done. And then just some other goals. So, and then we jump into the math award. This is 03, so I was 10 years old. Getting math awards, 98% on chapter 1 test. Get at me, dude. No, it's just basic math is my my shtick. Something about a shuttle run I got for gym class. I used to do the 24 challenge. So with that, they would put out a card that had 4 numbers on it, and you had to use those 4 numbers to get to 24 by like coming up with equations, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I did that back in the day. That was like my first like academic thing that I did. The Kindness Gorilla. So I was actually in the school newspaper. PJ O'Brien wrote an article about the Kindness Gorilla, which was probably like one of my favorite videos that I made in high school. Wall of Fame. What am I doing here? Oh, it looks like oh, this is when I got 106 in English class. Okay. Back when I played football, I had long hair. And I was very skinny and very bad. Junior varsity football, as far as I got. Boys reserve basketball. Yeah. Yeah. I scored 8 points in a game once. Not to brag, but that's kind of a big deal. Middle school, something. This is just for high academic achievement, first and second semester. Yep, this was Yep, my 8th grade year. Right into it, I've got a fake I've got a fake passport. That's kind of cool. And then like a little, I'm logical / mathematical. That was like my deal. Pembroke Academy graduation. Me and the fam. My little announcing graduation thing. Class picture I've still got. Put that in there. Academic excellence in films, musicals, and plays. Roger McKnightis, you are the man. I love that class. That was a lot of fun. That was the first time I got to like make film and make movies instead of just making little videos. This is here. I remember this. This is 05. This is when they like assigned a science project, and they said it was like due in a month or something, and I got it done in like a weekend, and I passed it in. And they wrote my parents a little thing saying I was like such a good student, which is cool because I guess I was the only one to pass it in and get a perfect score on it. Oh my goodness, all of my school IDs, so freshman year through senior year, and then probably one of my last owl cards from college. Actually, that was when I had long hair, so I don't know, that's existed somehow. We got me at prom, me and my prom date. My AP Calculus, AP History, and AP US History, European History. I passed the Calculus exam with a 3 out of 5. I got some college credit out of that. This is from Cuisine. This is when I became like a star student of the class or something. And they gave me a little thing and I had my team members sign it because you can't achieve anything without your team. Then here's some Pembroke Academy Campbell hockey tickets. Basketball tournament. And then we get into all of the movie tickets. All right, so this is a fun one. So like there's some classic movies that I saw that like to this day are some of my favorite movies. Let's see what we got on here. Hangover 2, I saw that in theaters. Thor, I wrote a very bomb paper about that in college. What else? Kick-Ass. Elysium, that was a sick movie. Super 8, that was sick. What else is on here? Take Me Home. I remember when I went to go see this with James, and you went up to the ticket counter, and he goes, "Take me home tonight." And it was just really awkward because it was the movie we wanted to see, but he just like sketched out the. I think it was a guy too when he said that. What's on here? The A-Team. I made a pretty cool video about that in high school. Step Brothers, the OG, Zombieland, The Hangover. So seeing The Hangover was like chef's kiss. That was like still one of my all-time favorite movies. Expendables, Watchmen. Yep, that was March 15th of 09. So I remember that we went out and I bought a blow-up doll for one of my buddies. And my mom was with us and she had to buy it for us. Or I don't know if she had to buy it, but she did buy it for us. And then we went and saw Watchmen. And there was giant blue schlong in that movie. And it was weird to like be around my little buddies and my mom. What else is on here? Crank High Voltage, Hot Tub Time Machine, Expendable, Slumdog Millionaire. Sherlock, made a video about that too. Rio, what else is on here? Land of the Lost, Bruno. That was the gayest movie I've ever seen. That made me uncomfortable. Jackass 3D, I remember seeing that in high school. Mad Max, Deadpool 2, Project X, Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton, I was actually going to leave work and go see the movie and then return to work and finish what I had to do. And that was very stupid, and I'm glad I got talked out of doing that. Logan, Rampage, Slender Man, It 2, Overlord. Overlord is a great sleeper movie. Good Boys is good. All right, and then we get into some of the athletic events. So we got a Keene State College basketball. We got a Providence College basketball versus Yale. I remember I went to go see that with I think Mike, but I'm not sure. Got a Celtics ticket, another Celtics ticket versus the Wizards, and then versus the Knicks. A couple Bruins tickets versus the Stars versus the Columbus, beating Florida. Baseball, we got a Chicago Cubs Giants ticket from when I was in Chicago as a kid. That's an old ticket. Oh, I went back and visited. Yeah, that's weird. I forget. I forget how many times I've been back to Wisconsin just to visit. Got a Red Sox ticket, Fisher Cats, more of that. Some Patriots tickets versus the Bucks, the Packers. What else? The Packers again, and the Packers at the Giants. Oh, and then we get into some Carolina Rebellion stuff. So this is the wristband from the weekend. Set up with some of this. Sonic Temple. So this is the stage of the grounds. Some of this is like super helpful to have in your pockets when you're walking around, because otherwise you have no idea where you're going. You have to like stop and ask. And then I would do this for each festival, is I would print these out, so that way we know which bands are playing on what stage. And I print these out for the whole cruise, and then people can say, like, oh, well, I want to go see this or go do that or whatever. But we do a game plan in the morning anyways. I'm actually going to Sonic Temple 2024 in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks I'm going. Actually, 2 weeks from now, James and Alex will be here, and they're going to sleep over, and then we're going to leave at like 3 in the morning. So, yep, that's 2 weeks from now. Weekend fields, parking pass for Sonic Temple. Incarceration, the field pass, some of my wristbands, little poster. This one definitely got beat up quite a bit, and that's pretty cool. Backed up with the American Mosh Pits. I remember meeting that guy. Got a festival map. The lineup for Incarceration, this is where it started. So this is what kind of gave me the idea to print these out the way that they are. Oh, and then we get to the music tickets. First show I'd ever been to was Korn at the Casino Ballroom in Hampton, New Hampshire. And I remember showing up, and they didn't want to let us in because we were underage and it was in a bar. My girlfriend's mom at the time was like, listen, I paid a lot of money for these tickets, just let us go up in the box. Well, we paid for box tickets, whatever, but she had to like persuade this guy to let us in there. So then we had to like basically stay in the room the whole time, which is fine because I didn't need to go down and get any beer or anything. But I remember I was there with my girlfriend and Cody, and neither of them were into Korn. It was an odd experience. Let's see what else we got on here. Sammy Adams at Keene State, Godsmack and Stained, Impact Music Festival in Maine. That was pretty cool. Girl Talk, Chitty Bang, freshman year of college. What else we got in here? Oh, WJJO Band Camp. So this one's from 2011. This one's from 2012. So this is both the band camps that I went to. Those are what got me into going to festivals and stuff. Those are really cool. Kid Cudi, Rain or Shine, and then we got Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller. The shame with that is that Mac Miller was like the headliner. And at the time, he didn't have any music that I liked. And then years later, I fell in love with like Faces and watching movies with the sound off. And I wasn't into like the early Mac Miller, but the later stuff was. But I don't really know if he performed the other stuff. But we got Beat Nuts at the Shaskeen. We got KRS-One ticket right there. KRS-One. That was a wild night. That's all I'll have to say about that. Met a lot of people through networking. Some good stories. Yeah, that was a great time. That was like one of my fondest nights of my life was that KRS-One concert. Disturbed and Breaking Benjamin with Alter Bridge. That's a pretty killer lineup. Metallica. So this is from 2017 at Gillette Stadium. Korn and Breaking Benjamin at Snu Arena. Again, Kid Cudi, Rain or Shine. Here we go. What else we got on here? Just some random tickets. We went and saw Blue Oyster Cults at one point. Slayer and Lamb of God. Anthrax, Testament. Yeah, that was a killer. I went to that with Clive. That was like heavy metal. Seether in the Casino Ballroom. The Poison the Parish Tour. That was sick. A$AP Rocky at Mohegan Sun. What else is on here? Theory of a Dead Man. That took me a long time to see them. Static X and Devil Driver. That was a good show. What else is on here? Breaking Benjamin at the Snu Arena. And then we got Chris Webby. We got that Chris Webby show was cool. We paid extra to meet him, and we didn't get there until it was too late. So paid extra just for nothing. Got a high school play up here. We got going to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Keenan Thompson visiting Keene State. That was cool. Tom Segura, Casino Ballroom. Tom Segura. Where was this? This was at Foxwoods. It was at Foxwoods. We saw Dave Chappelle. Trailer Park Boys. We saw that at the Cross Insurance Arena in Maine. That was pretty cool. And then I got just random, so I got like a dining card to get into the DC at the college. My first business card for work, a place I shot my film production 1 final at, Great Escape. So this was senior trip of high school. HR lady from DES. What was this? Dane County Fair. That must have been right before we moved then. If that was, oh no, it was 2011. So that means I flew out right after. Oh, I went to, okay, it was after high school. All right. Laundry card, and then I got some beautiful quotes to wrap this all up. Some fortune cookies that I've saved over the years. You have an unusually magnetic personality. Today's profits are yesterday's good while ripened. You're at a critical point, make the last push. The human body was designed to walk, run, or stop. It wasn't built for coasting. Better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing perfectly. Friends long absent are coming back to you. You will always be successful in your professional career. Oh, that's so nice. And then just some random wristbands. So let's see, here we got 7 Dust and Non-Point Casino Ballroom, Waterfront Concerts. That was the Impact Festival with Kyle. Greta Van Fleet in October of 22 at Mohegan Sun. And then we got a random Bank of New Hampshire pub crawl in Manchester. 7 Dust back in 2019. And then just random bracelets. What else is on here? JFB 221. Don't know what that means. But even here, this is kind of cool. So I've got this Noah's Ark wristband. And that's kind of where it started. That's one of the first things I threw in the box. So I believe that is all it. So thank you for coming along for the ride. I appreciate it. I hope you guys get some inspiration out of this, because, you know, if you save onto some cool crap, you can do some dumb crap with it. So that's kind of the takeaway today. But yeah. See ya.